In today's tutorial, we'll show you how to decorate your wedding arch 4 different ways using fabric and flower garlands. Start by unboxing your flowers and fabric. The package contains 2 flower garlands, one large and one small. You'll find the fabric underneath. You'll also need cable ties to secure the flower garlands. We'll use a translucent fabric in 3 different colors for depth. Let's divide the arch into 2 sides, A and B. A is the front of the arch and B is the back. From the right side of the arch, hang one of your fabric pieces over side A, then drape it over side B and let it fall to the ground. Next, wrap your fabric from the lower end of side B to the A side of the arch. Then go back to the B side. This should make a looping half arc. Repeat the process, making a larger arc this time. Tie the fabric around the arch post on the left side. Tie a loose knot for security. Now take your second piece of fabric and arrange it beneath the first one. Once the second piece is covered, drape it over the B side of the arch to create another half loop. It should fall between the first 2 that you made. Take the fabric from the B side and wrap it around the A side, placing the fabric behind the first piece. Let the fabric fall and then tie it to the post just below the first knot. We'll place the third piece of fabric on the far right side of the arch, partially concealing it under the first piece of fabric. Wrap the back of the fabric from side B over to side A. Wrap the fabric from the A side of the arch back to the bottom of the B side. Then go back to the A side to create another half loop. Tie the fabric to the arch post under the previous fabric knots. Adjust each of the draping arcs to create a cascading effect from large to small loops. Tidy up the fabric that's on the ground. Secure the larger flower garland to the upper left-hand corner of the arch using a cable tie. Secure the smaller flower garland to the right arch post, paying attention to the fabric behind it. Finally, use candles, lanterns, and small vines to add finishing touches to your arch. For our second arch style, we'll use 2 fabrics. One is a straight fabric with no pleating. The other is pre-treated with pleats and elastic, which makes it easier to achieve a full look. We'll also use a flower garland to make your arch look more alive. First, we'll hang the pre-treated fabric on the crossbar of the arch and make a perfect half loop in the center. Then, drape the remaining fabric through the junction of the horizontal and vertical columns of the arch. Start from the A side and go to the B side. Then go back to the A side through the top of the crossbar. Wrap the fabric around the top of the left arch pole. Let the remaining fabric fall to the front. We'll use the translucent nano-adhesive stickers to secure the fabric to the arch. This will help the fabric loops be more stable. Drape the fabric over the adhesive and stick it down. Take the second piece of fabric and drape it over the arch's left side, covering the first fabric piece. Fold the fabric from left to right so that it drapes neatly from the arch. Tidy up the fabric at the base of the arch so that it folds back on itself. Now, hang your flower garlands on the right corner of the arch. Adjust the branches and leaves so that they look fuller. Finally, use lanterns, candles, and small vines to create a cohesive arch display. For our third arch design, we'll use two different colored fabric stitches together. This fabric is also pre-treated with pleats and designed to hang off narrow arch crossbars. If your arch is too thick, you can hang it without using the pleats. This time, we chose a flower garland with drooping branches to create a flowing effect. First, drape the fabric over the arch crossbar. We chose to place the darker side in the back and the lighter side in front. Starting from the left side, pick up the fabric and move it slightly to the left so that it forms a fold. Moving from left to right, slowly fold the fabric on the entire arch. Then repeat the process with the fabric on the other side. After you've folded both fabric pieces, it's time to hang the flower garland. Arrange the drooping branches and vines cascading downwards. Slowly pick up the front piece of fabric on the left, then tie it to the arch post. Use a ribbon to secure the fabric to the arch post, taking care not to tie too tightly. Then pull out the fabric to create an arc. Once you're happy with the arc, use another ribbon to hold it in place. Tidy up the fabric at the base so that it falls neatly. Arrange candles, lanterns, and flower petals at the arch's base to complete the design. For our final arch design, we'll use two pieces of gradient fabric. One side of the fabric is translucent white, the other a dusty pink. The color on the back side will be relatively lighter. For greenery, we'll use leafy rattan vines. They're incredibly flexible, so we can twist them into any shape we want. Drape the two pieces of fabric over the arch crossbar, arranging the light side in the middle. Starting on the right side of the arch, pick up the fabric and move it slightly to the right. Then, stack the fabric to form small ripples. Arrange both pieces of fabric with the ripples. Gather the fabric towards the arch post, then pull the fabric from the outside to the inside. Gradually reduce the amount of fabric you pull from the outside to the inside to create a beautiful arc. Here's how it should look when adjusted. Tie it to the other side the same way. Stack the excess fabric on the ground, allowing the fabric to branch outward instead of piling it in a ball. Do the same to the other side. Now attach the vines to the arch, following the outline of the fabric. Use the point where your fabric is tied to the arch post as a guide, and allow the vines to spread outward like they're growing from that point. Do the same to the other side, but try not to make the two sides identical. Add whatever finishing touches you like, and your wedding arch is now complete. These are the 4 ways of decorating your beautiful wedding arch. Let us know in the comment which one's your favorite. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more DIY tutorials.